Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do my April favourites. These are the products that I've been loving throughout the month of April. Let's start. The first thing that I'm going to mention, the first time I ever used this, I was like, yeah, love this stuff. This is the Plisse lip balm from Andover Stories. I actually work at Andover Stories. That's why I wear so much stuff from Andover Stories. I wear so much stuff from H&M. I have Andover Stories makeup. I actually work there. Yeah. I didn't know if I ever wanted to like reveal that, just in case, like you just never know. But this is the Plisse lip balm. Every time my lips are dry, like I'm kind of based in the admin office, but every time my lips are dry, I'll kind of peek out of the office, go to the beauty department, and I will go and use this lip balm. What I tend to do is I put this on in the night to moisturize my lips, and when I wake up in the morning, guys, know like there's still moisture on my lips. Recommend. Highly. The next product I'm going to mention is from Tarte. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. You already saw this coming. I tried this concealer in my last video, which was my Get Ready With Me, where we chatted. I tried new products, similar to the video that I have coming after this one. Little plug. I've yet to see anyone on YouTube that does not like this concealer. This stuff is what dreams are made of. It's bomb. It's amazing. It's pigmented, creamy, like it's so pigmented. It blends out like a dream. It just highlights and it just does an amazing job. The past few days that I've been wearing this, I'm just like, bear in mind I'm filming this video on a Monday. I first tried out this concealer on a Thursday and it's in my favorites. That's how good this concealer is, guys. I don't think that people on YouTube that are talking about this concealer are hyping it up for no reason. There is a very good reason. Tarte did an amazing job. In the past, I have been reluctant, I'm not gonna lie, to try Tarte products. Personally, I do not think that they really make an attempt to kind of cater to people of my skin tone and darker. I think they kind of do the bare minimum when it comes to things like that. They just kind of push out a few shades and then they're like, fend for yourselves. I feel like this is not an opinion that is like, you know, coming out of nowhere. I feel like brands like Tarte and Too Faced specifically, they don't really make an attempt to cater to deeper skin girls. Just like Jackie Aina had in her last recent video, she doesn't care to put money in the pockets of brands that don't care about her. If brands do not care about black girls, then as black girls, we need to not care about those brands. One of the 3 skincare products that I have for you guys. This is the Aloe BHA Skin Toner by the brand Benton. Benton is a Korean brand. I got this on Beauty Bay, so do not worry if you are located in the UK, you can grab this. It's basically a BHA toner, so beta hydroxy acid, basically a, correct me if I'm wrong, no. Beta hydroxy acids are, look at my wallpaper, it's DJ Khaled holding 2 Justins. BHAs are beta hydroxy acid. Is basically salicylic acid, which is a really good anti-acne agent. If you find skincare products that have that ingredient in it, salicylic acid will help to heal your acne. This is an exfoliating toner. I no longer actually use regular toners. I only use toners with acid in them that naturally exfoliate your skin, because I just think it's good to constantly be refreshing your skin. Don't get me wrong, it's not a life-changing toner. This really does a good job to hydrate your skin while exfoliating your skin. It doesn't dry out your skin, and when I put my moisturizers on to go to bed or to go out, whatever I'm doing, my skin just feels nice and nourished. So I would definitely recommend this. This is a Korean product. You guys know I love Korean everything. I think very soon I'll have more Korean products featured on my channel as well, but for the meantime I wanted to shout this guy out. This is such a good color combo as well, like look at us together, friends. The next product that I'm going to shout out is a product by a brand that I've recently been trying a lot more of. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. This is in the shade Rust. I've heard people say that Kat Von D shadows are super nice, but you never know until you try them. Kat Von D eyeshadows are super nice. They're extremely pigmented. They're just amazing. Like, they're unlike any other shadow I've ever used. I particularly bought this palette for this shade. Used probably the brown shade, but this shade I bought it for because I don't have a color like this. It's just the most gorgeous rust orange shade. I had it on my wishlist for months, and when I finally got it, it did not disappoint. So I want to shout that guy out. Just because this is my bitch and I'm real loyal, I'm gonna shout out this foundation right now. About a week ago, I bought this foundation because I had run out. I'd been without this foundation for about 6 months. I have worn this foundation non-stop for the last week. Literally the only reason I stopped using this foundation is because I'm trying on a different foundation today. But this stuff, I can't. I've mentioned this in the favorites before, mentioned this in my yearly beauty favorites. I just can't. This foundation never disappoints. It looks flawless on the skin. In my last video, this is what I had on and I just thought my face looked so gorgeous. It looks so beautiful. The last few days that I've been out to work, I've worn this and I've just now an eyeshadow palette. This is one of 2 palettes that I have to mention. This is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. It's the palette that again I used in my last video, link up here. You know, because my face, like, I've never mentioned this, but you guys know, right, my face is non-symmetrical, right? That's why I flip everything. It's as a little FYI disclaimer in the bottom of my description box, but I have one eye that's bigger than the other, I'm certain. Like, nobody's ever diagnosed me or like checked out my face or anything, but I'm 100% sure that my face is not symmetrical, which is why when I film, I have one eye that looks bigger than the other, and I have to flip it to give you the true thing, because like, I want to be cute too, like. The reason I mentioned that is because I didn't know where the little card was going to go, because obviously I've got to flip it when I'm done, but it's going to go up here, the last video. I'm mentioning this palette because, again, just like the Shape Tape Concealer, I've used it ever since Thursday, every single day that I've done my makeup, and I have never fallen in love with a palette so fast. I was so surprised. I just felt like when I'd seen this palette on the market before, I just felt like, what about this palette is so different to every other palette on the market? But this is such a high quality palette. For this metallic shadow alone, this palette deserves to be my favorites forever and ever, amen. I love that you get such a big mirror in this. I think it's just perfect for traveling. I've used a majority of these shades, and normally when I use palettes like this, only the darker shades or warmer shades I will use, but I have even tried out some of these shades. I'm really lying, I've used like 2 of them, I'm not gonna lie. The quality is amazing. I cannot stop like looking at this palette. Every time it's on my vanity, I just look at it like, Another palette, I actually blends in with my top, is the Anastasia times Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit. Only drawback is that it doesn't have a mirror. Think about the huge amount that they could have got with this, but then again, as a consumer, you have to remember, if they would have put a mirror on here, it would have hiked up the price. Like, I'm not that familiar with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit formula. I have the actually like illuminating powders, and I really do like the formula of them, but they do have less glitter than these. They're a lot more of a sheeny kind of metallic highlight, and these do have a lot of glitter in them. I'm not gonna lie, they don't have a lot of glitter, but they just have glitter. You can see the glitter. I didn't know what to expect, but I was really pleasantly surprised. These 2 shades here, Glow Getter and 143. If you are of a darker complexion, you are gonna live for this. Daydream is amazing. I've been mixing it with slightly darker highlights. Forever Young is super nice as well. I didn't think that I would really like this highlight, but it's really nice. Kitty Cat, I have to say, is the one I've used the least, but I do also enjoy it as well. And Forever Lit, I did not expect to like this at all, because I felt like I've got such a big pan and I'm probably only going to use this as an inner corner highlight. But when you are wearing a highlight that's a bit too bronze and maybe you want something a bit more golden, pop it on there. Mucho bene. And it's got the most beautiful blue undertone as well. It just kind of gives you an almost icy highlight on top of like a gold highlight, which is like weird and trippy at the same time, but amazing. If you do not have this, I would recommend that you get it, if only for the fact that it's pink. Another Anastasia product, this is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Now, I've been meaning to buy this for years and years and years. This stuff is amazing. It's heaven sent. It's what I've been using on my brows for the past 2 weeks, and they've absolutely just stayed in place every single day that I've done my makeup. This makes them like tough, but not tough in a way that you can't like go in with a spoolie after and just clean them up. It just like gives them a bit of like strength and like just makes them a bit sturdy, you know, makes them a bit like steadfast. That's such a biblical word. It makes them steadfast. It does though. One more makeup item, and then we have 2 skincare things, and then we're on to randoms, and then we're on to music, and then this is the Tarte Quickie blending sponge. This sponge is amazing. As soon as you wet it for like the first time, it gets so wet and it's huge. I was gonna say if you have a big face, but I don't know who identifies themselves as having a big face. I don't know. If you're in a hurry, something like this would be amazing, because you're absolutely just gonna pounce that foundation on super quick and you're gonna be out the house and ready to go. I haven't really seen many purple sponges on the market. This is really random, but I haven't really seen many purple sponges. I think BH Cosmetics has one, but I like the fact that it's purple as well. It's just different. Justin Bieber's favorite color, by the way. 2 skincare items. These are from the brand The Ordinary. I know that I mentioned to some of you guys, if you want to see a review, let me know, and someone did leave a comment to do a review. So as soon as I get through using most of them, I will be sure to do a video for you guys on The Ordinary. I have some chest acne, and recently I went to the dermatologist. She asked me what I do in my face routine, and I was like, oh, I use acids and I use this and I use this, and she was like, you know more than some of the other dermatologists. Like, definitely do whatever you're doing on your face, on your body, because you have really nice skin. And I was like, thank you. I decided to invest in some of The Ordinary products just because I bought them about a week before I'd been to the dermatologist, and I was really enjoying them. I decided to try the salicylic acid. This is actually 2% salicylic acid. I've been using this on my chest for the acne on my chest. I find that a lot of girls of color with darker skin tend to get like acne on their chest and on their back area, and I don't know why that is, but you know, guys, if you know why that is and how we can stop that, let me know, because I've been needed to know. What I've been doing is doing like a gentle exfoliation. I have a cream that's prescribed, so I put this on before the cream that's subscribed, but I found that my body acne has cleared up in literally like 2 weeks. I think the salicylic acid is really helping. I'm really glad that I tried it. My friend at work was telling me about it a few months ago, and I was like, you sure? The other thing that's amazing is the Niacinamide. This is a high strength vitamin and mineral blemish formula. Now I've been using this again before I go to bed on my face, not on my body. I'm probably going to start using it on my body later when my acne has kind of cleared up on there, to clear up any dark marks. Now this product, I have not seen like life-changing results, but I remember looking in the mirror after having used this for about a week or 2 weeks, and my skin did look visibly brighter. It did actually look very nice, and I think I only have this attributed to because I didn't really change anything. Niacinamide is a melanin blocking acid, which I was a bit hesitant at first to use because I'm chocolate, like I'm not trying to block the melanin, I want more. As you can imagine, I was a bit reluctant to use this. It does not lighten your skin, it does not do any of that. It's brightening your skin, it's not a lightening things. I don't endorse that. For my random favorite, I have a book. It's actually not my book, I stole it from my cousin. Her name's Whitney Vanaya. I actually stole 2 books from my cousin. This is Loveology by John Mark Homer. God, Love, Marriage, Sex, and the Never-Ending Story of Male and Female. It's actually funny because my 2 cousins came to my house the other day. My cousin Venetia, obviously I'm Venica and she's Venica. Am I Venica or Venetia? I'm Venica and she's Venetia. Then my cousin Veron came. Our grandma's called Veronique, so at least one child in one family has like a part of my grandma's name. Venetia picked up this book from my desk and she was like, God, Love, Marriage and Sex. And then Veron, who's like a big man, she's 7 and he's 18, he was like, yeah, she's a big woman, like. And I just was like, awkward. But it's basically about a Christian relationship according to the way that it should be in the Bible. I've only read about 70 pages of this, but so far I really do like what it has to offer. The principles that are in this book I can really apply to my life. At the end of the day, I am single. Even though I am young, like the next person I go into a relationship with, I'm gonna marry them. I am. That was so intense. I don't know if you guys can relate, but in my opinion, I don't think Christians date for fun. I don't date for fun, like, how would I do that? I also borrowed another book, The Weight by Devon Franklin and Megan Good. I would recommend this one because I've read it, and I would recommend this one because Whitney Vanaya likes it. Now for a music favorite. This month I've been such a gangster, I can't even lie. Okay, Zayn. Not the most gangster, but bear with me.
Stop looking for love, girl, you still got time. Could be something if you let it be something. All of this winning, I've been losing my mind. Roger, you a tool, boy. Smiling for a whole other reason. It's all smiles, we were all for a season. I know you ain't talking summers, right? And I'm convinced I make sacrifices, I've been ballin' ever since. Someone watching over us, so shot goes out to him. Thankful for that, it's such a blessing, yeah. Who you are, my sunrise on the darkest day. Pasito a pasito, suave suavecito. I can go forever cuando esté contigo.
I lied to you when I said I didn't want to see you again, so stay.
This nigga alive and so cold. I bait on my whip in the bed like a prick, now I'm carless. Shut him out, you ain't squeezing. Shit on my neck so I'm freezing. And my young black queen's right there. It's been a long time coming, I swear. It's not really enough for me since I've been with you. And you are unforgettable.
Murder on the beat, so it's not nice. Yeah, I pre the whole thing. I'm falling apart, passing up on my old ways. I can't blame you, no. Drop that count, it's a catfish. Drop that count, it's a catfish. Icy like 10-17. A little less talk and a little more action. I feel my brother.
Every time I'm with you, I go into a zone. Remind me why we're taking this break. It's obviously insane. See right through you, boy. If you knew better, what you would do better and live forever. You see my coming good, so you know it makes me cry. So you don't wanna treat me right.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. Yeah, you're looking at the truth, the money never lie, no. I'm the one, yeah, I'm the one.
yeah, that was all my beauty favorites, skincare favorites. I had a random favorite thrown in for you guys there, and then I had loads and loads of music favorites. Don't forget to tell me what you have been loving the month of April. I love to hear you guys' recommendations because you guys, you know, you watch a lot of YouTube, so you know what you're talking about. Thank you again for watching. Be sure to look out for my next video, which is going to be a try on haul of all the products here. Until then, I will see you next time. Have a lovely day, guys. Bye. Bye. Bye.